Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the week of April 1st through the 7th. Thank you guys so much for being here and for everyone's feedback on the poll for whether or not I should bring back the weeklies. So let's see if you guys love these. Thank you guys once again for being here. Remember to give this a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and double tap that bell to get notified of all the readings. April 1st through the 7th, we do have Mercury going retrograde April 1st. Just at the end of this week, or the beginning of next week, Monday, April 8th, we have the total solar eclipse full moon in Aries, okay? So if you got Aries in your chart, ooh, the energy is already really real right now, okay? So I do feel like for some of you with Mercury retrograde and eclipse season, if you are finding yourself at odds with anyone, it can be explosive. It can be, oh, I just heard the words temperamental. So you could be dealing with that type of energy, whether someone's being temperamental with you or someone's accusing you of being temperamental. And, I definitely feel that if push comes to shove, you're not afraid to say, I need a timeout. You guys are wearing me out, or, I'm just not having it. I just heard someone say, I'm trying to create a whole new life for me. And then somebody comes in and rains on your parade. Okay. So I get this feeling that you might be receiving apologies this week, within the next couple weeks, of course. There is this energy with Mercury retrograde that's very, very reflective. Okay. And with the intense eclipse energy, if someone is feeling bad in some type of way for the way they treated you or things that they have said, and it's bubbled up to the surface, they're feeling it intensely. Okay. So if this person approaches you, the repercussions or the outcome can have a very intense outcome, because just as intensely as that they are feeling those energies, it's going to feel just as strong for you. Even if you feel like you've cut ties or want nothing to do with them, it's just that your soul, your body is remembering that energy, that negative experience, that, disappointment, that whatever it is that comes back up. Now, on the flip side of that, I also feel that for some of you, there is this feeling of nostalgia, of, happiness and joyful moments coming back around, and then feeling like emotionally overwhelmed with, happy, joyous occasions and moments, and the feeling of something, like the feeling when you first had a child, the feeling when you first met someone, the feeling when you got married, the feeling when, fill in the blank, any type of those big accomplishments in your life or life experiences that brought to you. When you think back to those memories, those experiences, those occasions, expect to feel some type of way on a very happy, intense, wave of emotions. You've got the Fool card here with the Knight of Cups, Four of Swords, King of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Star card. So the Fool and the Star are your major arcanas here. I do feel like if you have, like I said, because I picked up on that energy in the beginning, if you've done the healing work, like you've definitely done the healing work, right? You're just at that point of, I'm waiting for a new beginning. I'm waiting, no more false starts, no more, falling for this or that. I'm going to create the life that I want, the partnership that I want, the income that I want. It's like all systems go is what I'm hearing for you, Leo. There are things here that are lingering within a marriage, partnership, or relationship that does need to be healed, that just needs to come up and have some sort of clarity to be able to work through, release, and let go. But with the promise, and like a very sincere promise, that those types of lessons are not going to come back around because you've learned them. Okay. Big distinction, big difference here. I do feel like there is this wanting to start fresh with someone, whether this is putting yourself out there and dating again, whether this is reconciling a marriage, partnership, or relationship, especially if you've been in separation or have had like an extended period of time where things just did not feel right. Things just felt like you were at odds, or it felt like there was a big disconnect there. I feel like there is this energy of coming together and trying to find a happy medium, trying to have a safe space between two people. At some point, you've got to get really real and not be so detached and not be so cold, and get in touch with that heart center. And, I just feel like if you're very angry about a specific situation within a household, or someone is very angry with you for whatever you've said or done, or, to each his own, everyone's on a different point in their life and different relationship journey. But it definitely feels as though this is the perfect opportunity to have some more heart-centered conversations, okay? King of Swords tends to be very analytical, very logical. And so if there's a conversation that requires you to have more empathy, more vulnerability, and you're looking at it like it's a freaking, connect the dot puzzle or whatever, it's like, well, logically this and that, stop trying to make everything like a math equation about numbers, is how I'm hearing it, where you're trying to rationalize without including emotional repercussions, or emotional, like other people's emotions, right? 10 of Pentacles and the Star card here. I do feel like this is the opportunity to heal a marriage, a partnership, a relationship, the opportunity for you to literally have it all, okay? If there is a relationship that you're in or that you're wanting to work out, there is hope in healing. But again, it's time to heal from the heart and not just try to rationalize and, break things down and try to, avoid any type of accountability on your part as well as theirs, right? It's got to go both ways. So if you want them to meet you halfway, if you want them to comprehend and understand where you feel that they're not meeting your needs, or where you feel that they've hurt you or their wrongs, you've got to be open to listening, at the very least, what they're kind of throwing your way. Doesn't mean they're right. Let's just get that straight. Doesn't mean they're right, but they are right to feel a certain way if that's their interpretation. So this is where that communication breakdown can occur. And so with Mercury in retrograde plus the eclipse energy, it can, be a little heady in terms of thinking and overthinking and trying to figure out the next step, the next move here, right? So let's see what the outcome is. This feels very much so like trying to figure out plans within a partnership, marriage, relationship. Does feel like there's children involved. I'm also feeling that if you feel shut out emotionally, like, maybe you're not trying to fix a relationship, but I feel like if you're single and you're feeling shut out emotionally because you date someone and then things don't work out, and then, you feel very withdrawn. I feel like you just haven't found your right step, the right groove, okay? Be open to other avenues or other maybe feedback in terms of what needs to change in your dating habits, or how you maybe communicate with others. I mean, it can be anything, but I feel like there's some sort of disconnect if you are single and you're trying to date. It just feels like I just keep hearing it, like there's some sort of disconnect. I just feel like there's someone here at the point that's like, I'm done dating. Like, no, thank you. I'm just going to create the life I want for myself and chase that money bag and, you know, keep creating the life that I want. And if I'm single the rest of my life, I'm single the rest of my life. And I know you don't necessarily mean that 100%, but for the time being, if it feels like that is your healthiest option, then that is your healthiest option at this time. Always honor yourself and take care of your own, you know, emotional, you know, needs and mental well-being and all of that. It's important for you to definitely be able to depend on yourself and stand on your own 2 feet without being super hyper independent where you're just like, I don't need nobody and all that. You know what I mean? So let's see. What else can Leo expect? What is their outcome for this week? And then I'm going to pull a Moonology card to see, you know, how that ties into the eclipse energy and the Mercury retrograde energy as well. Now your outcome here is exactly what I just said. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. You're like immovable. I don't want to hear any other options right now. It's like, yeah, no. Every person that I've dated, every time I've tried to fix things, it's like, maybe I'm better off alone. Maybe I'm better off single. Maybe I'm Leo. It's a hot mess. It just feels like, again, there's some sort of disconnect here. Two cards flew out from the Moonology card, but I feel like there's a lot of confusion and like even a little bit of sadness where you feel like you're not quite sure what you're doing wrong or where you went wrong or why things didn't work out the way you had wanted them to or that you had hoped for. So, oh, well, look at that. Full Moon in Leo, that is your card, obviously. Don't let pride get in your way. So, again, remember, don't be stubborn. Be heart-centered in your conversations. Be open to listening and receiving, okay? Constructive criticism, conversations, whatever it may be. So definitely feel like you're being called out just a little bit here. And oh my God, I'm telling you, emotions are running high. This is the super moon card. Okay, so you got 2 cards for a reason here. I definitely feel like this is, listen, Leo, Spirit's calling you out here. Emotions are running high. Remember, it can go both ways, good or, you know, heartbreaking, you know, sadness, depression, whatever it may be. If you feel like it's just too much for you to feel and it's very overwhelming, please seek professional help. Please, you know, seek the help of a therapist, a counselor, whatever you may need, you know, life coach, somebody who can be an unbiased third party that can help you work through these emotions, okay? And definitely don't let pride get in your way. There are situations that you've experienced here where maybe you've been a little stubborn even with yourself in terms of how to work through certain things. I feel like some of you may be running away from feeling certain emotions, and that's why you're where you're at today. Sorry, but that's how I heard it from Spirit. Leo, I send you all the best, sending you so much love and healing to help you get through this week. Let's see what's in store for you next week, because we've got the total solar eclipse to start off next week, and that reading is coming out next. Make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and double tap that bell to get notified of all the readings. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Take care. Bye.